Hey, what's up, everybody? We are going to take a look at this article that says the real silver squeeze likely still ahead. We're going to take a look at this article. This is from Seeking Alpha, and this person right here, Peter Krauth. I will put the link to this article in the description below. But it says the real silver squeeze likely still ahead. Now, I think most of you know what my opinion is on this whole silver squeeze. I'm not going to give you much of my opinion. We're just going to read this article, see what they have to say. But I would highly suggest being cautious when spending these extremely high premiums on silver. But it is your money. Spend as you wish. But we are going to take a look at this article. It says, silver and silver stocks explosive move higher was just a taste of what is to come. The Wall Street Bets call to action has brought wild action to the silver market, but supply-demand fundamentals will make future buying stick. Now, a much bigger share of investors is aware of the silver space. With falling supply and soaring demand, especially from investment, silver's mania stage still lies ahead. This was just the opening act. Temporarily out of stock. We've all seen that, temporarily out of stock, people not wanting to sell, people taking their inventory off the shelf from a lot of the online dealers last week, Sunday, and wanted to see what Monday had in store. That's the message most hopeful physical silver buyers have been getting since the last days of January. Odds are bullion dealers going to have a tough time keeping any silver in stock. Everyone is buying and no one is selling. That's not exactly true. There's a few people selling. There's a few videos show that people were selling their silver, or rather trading their silver for gold. So that's not exactly 100% true. Maybe it's the belief of this person, but people are indeed selling. Dealers are asking for 35% premiums and sometimes higher, and that's if you can get your hands on any silver at all. And yet I remember well, less than a year ago in mid-March, when the world started a major lockdown in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, gold and silver bullion dealers were nearly completely sold out within days. In some cases, silver premiums reached historic highs near 100% of spot prices. In the recent silver squeeze hype, silver traded at an 8-year high as demand was exploding. Silver was given back $2 since its $29 peak on February 1st, but it's still up 20% since late November and has gained 125% since its March lows. And silver stocks have been surging. It's all related to the now infamous Wall Street Bets calls to action, the latest of which targeted silver. It was enough to cause the COMEX to rise silver margins by 18% after just 2 up days. But silver's story is still in its early days. Dramatically higher silver prices are still squarely ahead. Here's what's really happening to silver. A Reddit subgroup called Wall Street Bets set out a call to action to buy silver on January 28th. Retail investors piled in masses and kept doing so on Friday, January 29th and Monday, February 1st. By Sunday, January 31st, most bullion dealers were outright sold out. By Monday, February 1st, silver was up nearly 8% from Friday's close. Silver had gained almost 20% in just 3 trading days. Now, I'm not sure if this article going forward is going to mention that it was either the day or 2 days after it was up 8%, it was also down by just about as much. But we will continue reading, and here they give you a little chart if you want to pause and take a look at that. Silver had soared to 8-year highs, silver stocks were ripping higher, and many were seeing their trading volumes explode anywhere from 6 to 10 times normal levels. The Global X Silver Miners ETF went from $40 to $49 in just 3 days. The Prime Junior Silver Miners ETF SILJ went from $13.60 to $17.80 in the same time. On Friday alone, January 29th, the iShares Silver Trust SLV, the world's largest silver-backed exchange traded fund, added nearly $1 billion of inflows. Some of this move will turn out to be short-term speculative buying frenzy, and that's my bet, is a lot of this is going to be short-lived indeed, but that is just my guess. We will see what happens. But what this whole saga has done is to introduce a massive new following to the silver space. Or it could also be a lot of people who is going to find out that silver basically sits and does nothing while taking up a lot of space, a lot of your money, a lot of your capital. And if you need some cash, then you have to sell a lot of that silver that's taking up a lot of space. But that, again, is just my opinion. Although it is also some with some good experience as well. More importantly, I believe silver still remains fundamentally cheap. I'm going to leave that one alone. Silver supply and demand drivers. Huge forces are going to keep pushing silver higher for years to come. Supply peaked in 2015. Well, I don't know if supply peaked in 2015, but it was definitely cheap in 2017 and 2018. Keep that in mind. And has been falling consistently for the last 5 years. Not one of the top 10 silver producing countries has escaped this trend. Several consecutive years of low prices have led to underinvestment and underexploitation. Output has dropped along with reserves. According to the Silver Institute, global silver output was down 1% in 2019, year over year. Another reason silver prices is soaring. Disruption in Latin America, as well as the Institute estimates that thanks mostly to COVID-19 shutdowns, mined silver was down again in 2020 by 6.3%, reaching levels not seen for 9 years. And with 70% of mined silver as a byproduct of mining other metals, those miners are not motivated to produce more even when silver rises, too small of a portion for their revenues. All of this is happening while multiple demand forces are building. Vehicle demand for silver is soaring, whereas internal combustion engines need 15 to 28 grams of silver. EVs need double that amount at 25 to 50 grams per vehicle. Global EV sales are projected to rise dramatically. The Silver Institute projects a 50% rise in automotive silver demand from 60 million ounces currently to over 90 million ounces in just 5 years. So let me know what you guys think about this article. I would just caution, if you want to buy silver, by all means, it's your money. Spend your money as you see fit. I would just advise caution when spending with higher spot prices combined with some higher premium, spending $40, $35 plus an ounce for silver. We never know what's going to happen with the global supply. I believe there's a lot of silver out there, over 1 billion ounces of silver, which I believe, in just my opinion, that is a ton. So it's going to take a lot of people many more people, in my belief, than is buying silver right now, and many more ounces. Yes, dealers are being overwhelmed. You are seeing a lot of dealers that are pre-selling a lot of bars and coins and rounds and things like that, but they are not sold out. They are having a hard time. It does appear keeping up with the demand, but I believe there will be plenty of silver to sell. We have seen that there has been several YouTube channels now who have been showing that they have been trading silver for gold. So I do disagree partially with this article that people are not selling. I do believe that there is right now a lot more buyers than there are sellers for sure, but that could change at any given moment. Let me know what you guys think about this video, about this article. I will paste the article in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. Please let me know what you think. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.